On the bootleg, it's Penix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Robinson up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Stopped by the safety, Kyle Hamilton. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Ravens 43-yard line.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Here we go. Cowboys!
To the air, Penix. That is caught. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Robinson on a give right side. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On 3rd down, Robinson. And this time he is in. Bijan Robinson as the 1st half is winding down. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the 2nd half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brought down back at the 31.
Again, Jackson will keep it. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A 2-touchdown game. 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Jackson now. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 51 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number 1, it's easy for him to get lost. And number 2, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Jackson going to keep it. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. And they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 8-yard line.
Robinson with another carry. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Well, we're in Baltimore. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. And looking to throw, Penix. That's going to be caught downfield by Mooney. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 6. On the give, here's Robinson. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Here's Penix. Got his man. It's London. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 23. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. They'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Darnell Mooney with his second.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go. You can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. I'm trying to be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, I and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough. So I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, Yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought that wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds up.
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Poses.
First opened in 2017, there's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
Bradley Pinion set to
The
kick
veteran
off.
punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Hey, alert, alert! Run, run, run. Good. Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Mayfield going to the air right away. And this one caught downfield by Evans. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Tampa Bay.
Mike Evans, 72 yards. And the Buccaneers are on the board first here this afternoon.
Kick is good.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux when that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. We could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Bad, but somebody
looking to put a drive together. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Here now, a 3rd down and 8. He'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix. And he's got the hook up here. That's Mooney. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So 1st down, and they'll stick with Algier. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Hand off now to Robinson. Down right around the 25. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Over the middle, caught by London. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
Short of the goal line.
A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Algier, no signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Algier again. Yeah, they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
The holding penalty, that puts them in an unenviable spot here as they try again on 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Lining up for the extra point.
Gonzalez able to take on the PAT. And we are tied at 7.
7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Mayfield. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
To throw, Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
Mayfield's pass.
They'll go empty backfield. 5 receivers in the formation on 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
And again, it's Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 14. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. It was a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Watch out.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This is real simple. When you're in 5 wide receiver formation, you don't have a lot of time to dilly-dally back there. You've got to get the ball out and with some dispatch because a lot of the aggressive defensive teams in the league, they see 5 wide receiver sets, they're automatically bringing pressure.
And they brought the pressure. He held on to it a little too long. Winds up getting hit as he releases it. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
3rd down and 9.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd.
180! Pistol. Run. Regular. Real. What's that?
From the gun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Point it right. 180! Hey, alert! Hey, alert 33! Pistol. Watch out!
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And they hit him as as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down the turf. Incomplete. The Bucs try it on fourth down to come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just about wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know we can't do a mind meld and really know exactly what he was thinking, but I didn't see an open receiver there. Maybe, possibly, he did that on purpose and just overthrew him.
Yeah, coverage was good, so maybe indeed that was another way to throw it away, if you will. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Penix. This pass is caught by London. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
A nice pickup there, 18 yards. First down, Falcons.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And some room to run now. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 51 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Back to Robinson now on first down. Oh, there's a nice move by Robinson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Well, penalties don't usually hurt as much as that one does. That is a monster gain wiped out by the flag.
And you and I both know that an offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal game. You've got to take advantage of them. When you give one away because of an avoidable penalty, that's a major disadvantage. Just steals away every bit of momentum you just generated with that play.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 41-yard line.
Penix working out of the gun here. Caught out left side by Robinson. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
That's a gain of 9.
As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To the air, Penix. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 12-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Robinson. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll throw with Penix. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. So they potentially could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Buccaneers 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Mayfield now. And he's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
Jalen McMillan in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone. So they get two more on the board here just before halftime.
14.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
And he returns this to the 22.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Gives it to Algier to start things off. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On the run, it's Robinson. And he's got some space here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.
On first and 10, it's Algier.
Bust through the tackle. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Penix. Dumps this one off to Algier.
He's going to go out of bounds bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play in the football there, and it's second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And looking to throw, Penix.
His throw caught right around the 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
At the 5-yard line.
Throwing again, Penix. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Falcons have retaken a third-quarter lead.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7.
Makes the score Falcons 22.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Good. 180! Run, run. Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Here's Mayfield. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run this one right with Robinson.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, it's Robinson. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Robinson on a give right side.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Bijan Robinson
from 17 yards out.
And the Falcons have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 17 yards. Complete to Payne Durham. It's a gain of 17
Mayfield to throw it.
And the Buccaneers.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Alert, 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 alert. What's up?
Going to the air again with Mayfield. His throw incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
Mayfield looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Run, run, run. Up, ready.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And this is taken in at the 5. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Complete to number 13, Mike Evans. 1st and goal, Tampa Bay.
Hey, alert 30. What's up? Hey, alert 30. What's up?
Mayfield with it once more. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Now Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Emeka Buka. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for 2.
Kings! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Alert, 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 alert! What's up?
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4.
Buccaneers 23.
So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking in an outside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 160 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Falcons, first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Bucs 7-yard line.
They'll run here with Robinson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can find only to about the 4. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Robinson will score. Touchdown Atlanta. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
They'll let Robinson try and run. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
23. Bradley Pinion set to kick
Following
off.
the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Sick. 180. Run.
Mayfield. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Pistol. Regular, up. That's it.
Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4th-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Hey, alert 33.
Here's Baker.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. That is just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Now Mayfield.
It's caught inside the 25. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Well, this game's not done just yet. A big conversion there on 4th down and a big gainer as well. They're going to have to play perfect football from here and get all the breaks, but at least they're giving themselves a shot.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Mayfield to throw. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
Now Mayfield. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
31.
So with 40 seconds left, we'll see the onside kick. If they've ever needed one to go their way, it's now. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, in whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
At the 6-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
He was brought down by
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Robinson with another carry.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run with Robinson.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week offense still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Falcons.